All right, Caleb Dean. So Olympic trials are going into the final. Looked like a comfortable semifinals. How would you kind of assess it?
Yeah, it was definitely comfortable. I mean, I got out how I usually do the first 5. I mean, the second half of the race, it's just like some of the things I need to work on. I definitely stuttered a lot the second half. So, I mean, if I clean that up, I feel like no one can beat me. But, it just depends on if I have a clean race or not.
How would you assess your season where you basically didn't run throughout the spring, but then you came and you really turned up, of course, at NCAAs? How would you kind of break down your season?
I mean, it's been a roller coaster, From thinking I wasn't going to run at all to, being here at the Olympic trials to winning NCAAs. It's definitely, loop after loop after loop. But, I stuck with my faith and, I have a great support system that got me through it.
Nice. And what's the transition been like only a couple weeks removed from NCAAs?
Honestly, just rest. I mean, my legs are still pretty fresh, so I've been resting, training, recovery, and doing those type of things. I definitely have less races than some of these collegiate guys, but more races than pro guys, so I'm kind of in the middle, and I'm still confident, where I'm at right now.
And did that 47-1, did that give you confidence about your potential to really get on this team here?
Oh, for sure. I definitely had confidence, after running 48.4 at conference. I was like, if I'm running 48.4 in my first race back, I could definitely make the team.
Coming off of a fractured foot, how are you able to regroup and get ready for the NCAAs and the Olympic trials so quickly?
Yeah, it was definitely hard. So, all fall, I was basically out with a broken foot and couldn't do anything. So that definitely, lowered my confidence a little bit. But, I got back into the rhythm of things, did really good indoor, won that NCAA 6-meter hurdle title. And then 2 weeks later, I tore my groin. So it's like, man, I have a great season, then I have an injury. Great season, then I have an injury. So, I'm just staying focused, keeping my faith strong and, having my support system around me encourage me daily.
Have you felt uncomfortable at any point, like in a race, if you feel like you're poised out there? I mean, where do you get uncomfortable when you're competing?
I don't really get uncomfortable. I mean, if I race plan, if I'm stuttering a lot, then I don't feel uncomfortable like I did today. I felt a little bit uncomfortable in the second half of the race, so I definitely need to work on that. But most races, I'm fine.
Going into the final, though, I mean, do you feel like it's going to take sort of a different effort, than you've ever faced?
I mean, not really a different effort. I mean, I ran 48.05 twice, ran 47.2. So, if I run my races there, or if I try to do too much, then that's when a lot of things happen that I don't want to happen.